What's going on? What's going on? We back once again. Goodfellas Sports TV. Want to squeeze in a quick stream. Probably won't be on no more than an hour, but pretty much got a handful to talk about. So give me a minute. Let me get ready. Appreciate everybody that's gonna check in and is checking in, man. I'm still trying to find a new platform for my podcast so I can turn these boxing 101s, NBA 101s, hip hop 101s to podcasts. So um yeah, so bear with me on that one, man. Castbox is just not the place for your boy. Just too many technical difficulties going on over there. But once again, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell icon button so you won't miss another video. And it's important that you pay attention to the channel. We'll be doing some giveaways as well. And stay up to date. We will. Got some apparel coming. Should be some sweet apparel, man. Got it coming for some really good prices, man. So we working. Probably next couple months you hear something about that. But don't forget to check out the Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code good for the one box to get you 18% off their all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. Don't forget we on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Reach out to the email as well. If you got a question, inquiry, sponsorship, business, venture, offer, or a video request, you just want to chop it up. And don't forget to check out the Patreon, man. Won't be mad at the Patreon, man. Really good content. We'll be working on uploading three probably working on uploading six videos, three on the hardcore side and three on the Food for Thought Hood series side. So hopefully everybody pay attention to the Patreon. It's only $2 a month for both tiers of piece, man. So definitely not in the business of breaking people's bank. But let's talk about Luis Ortiz, man. We at the point of boxing. We at a point of boxing that Moses Lewis was going on. We at the point of boxing where it's like, you know, it's so funny that it's expected that a lot of these fighters conduct themselves as cowards. Solid Child was going on. A lot of these. I mean, people say, "Oh, after last night, AJ or Dillian Whyte should fight Luis Ortiz." You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are admitting that Anthony Joshua appreciate it always on time. A lot of people admitting that Joshua a coward. I think a lot of people are okay with Anthony Joshua being a coward. They co-signing Anthony Joshua being a coward. It's at the point where, and we speak on it from a lot of times. It's at the point where, like, like before I get to that point, I'm trying to get comfortable. Before I get to that point, it's like it's a huge disconnect between new generation boxing fans and old generation and older boxing fans. Like I said before, a lot of people came into boxing in 2012, bro. And a lot of people were casual fans intrigued about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather 2009. Everybody that came post 2009 and 10, they conduct themselves differently in the boxing community. Trust me, it may be from the UK, it be from Australia, New York, California, Texas, Mexico. A lot of the new age boxing fans are now starting to. They don't understand when us old boxing fans that have prior knowledge. I've been watching boxing since the '90s. So when our old fans, we go back and reference things and say, well, I seen the boogeyman before, or I seen, Riddick Bowe throw his belt before now. We reference things. They don't understand those things. They don't understand that boxing is a repetitive sport. It's the same thing. It's nothing in boxing that's gonna come around that's too much drastically different. I know it's always exceptions to the rules, but if I seen a boogeyman before like Errol Spence, I seen Paul Williams. You know what I'm saying? I seen Aaron Pryor. No, have I seen a guy jump up two weight classes before? Of course. Roberto Duran, Sugar Shane Mosley. It's not too much you can do in the sport of boxing that can say that I haven't seen before or haven't read up on or haven't, witnessed before. So cowardness, yeah. And it's sad, and to get back to my point, it's sad to the point where people are saying, "Oh yeah, AJ take on Ortiz now," but ain't nobody had that confidence before last night or before the Travis Kaufman fight. Ain't nobody had that confidence about Luis Ortiz. Or Dillian Whyte should most definitely take on Ortiz. Excuse me. Dillian Whyte should definitely take on Luis Ortiz. Now it's like these dudes are like it's cool for fighters to conduct themselves like cowards. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it shouldn't have had a bad performance to have people saying that, oh, AJ smashed Ortiz or Ortiz should fight. AJ should fight Ortiz or Dillian Whyte should fight Ortiz. Now, it shouldn't take a bad performance for people to want to match make. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are conducting themselves like cowards. These dudes are conducting themselves like cowards. You know, what's going on, Sean? What's going on, Sean? Sean Torres, what's going on, Bobby Smitty? A British boxing fan. The thing about it is this. You can't say AJ is smash. You can't say AJ is smash Ortiz. AJ suck. Why don't people understand that? AJ just struggled with another almost 40-year-old in Alexander Povetkin without pads. Styles make fights. AJ can't move like Christian Hammer. AJ don't go in survival mode like Christian Hammer. That's the crazy thing about it. People seeing performance last night, you know, you can say, oh, you know, you can go back to the Malik Scott fight with Luis Ortiz. You can go back to the Tony Thompson fight with Luis Ortiz. And he all have issues with dudes that move. Travis Kaufman gave him issues with his movement. AJ don't move like them. People looking at the name, you got to look at the style. Christian Hammer went into survival mode last night. AJ suck. AJ cannot fight, bro. As much as you say Wilder suck, and I look here, I won't disagree with nothing nobody say. The only heavyweight that can really, really fucking fight, that can really box, is Tyson Fury. That's it. Tyson Fury is the only one with some type of boxing ability for real. Everybody else suck. AJ don't do nothing great. Nothing. AJ don't do nothing great. Nothing. AJ don't do nothing great. Nothing. You can't tell me he not fast. He don't punch hard. He don't. Every heavyweight is the power to be respected, but AJ don't punch hard. You know what I'm saying? He can't. His jab suck. His left hook suck. He suck. Like nigga, people talking about he fight. He suck. You talk Water suck. AJ suck. AJ just look more orthodox. That's it. AJ footwork suck. He beat an old Vladimir Klitschko and motherfuckers. Come on. Or yeah, Ortiz as well. Ortiz is good. Ortiz as well. He's well. He has an educated style. When I comparing these dudes, I'm comparing these dudes to Ali, Frazier, Foreman, David Tua, Shavers. When I look at Wilder and Joshua, I don't see a difference. I see one that looks like a basic bitch, which is Anthony Joshua. He's basic. When I see Wilder, I see an unorthodox fighter. You know what I'm saying? That's it. When you break down attribute for attribute, Wilder is cleaning him up in every attribute other than size. Wilder is smaller than him, but Wilder's stronger than him. Wilder punch harder than him. Wilder faster than him. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the attributes, like I said before, I'm not going to get into it. I break down film all day. Anthony Joshua is not impressive at all. He's not, but I'm not going to make it. I'm not even going to make it about Anthony Joshua. Well, all I'm saying is that it shouldn't take a bad performance. I wouldn't even say he's not a great counterpuncher. No, he's not. He's not a great counterpuncher. He's a formidable counterpuncher. Great counterpuncher, you're throwing great around loosely. Usyk gonna be a boxer. Dude, if my headphones just cut off, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they died. But I don't know how they died. But like when you say great counterpunchers, bro, you disrespecting Floyd Mayweather, you disrespecting Roy Jones, you disrespecting Bernard Hopkins. Like that nigga is he's not even in that fucking class. Nothing that no heavyweight do in this division is great. Only thing I can say that these heavyweights do in this division is Tyson Fury is that he uses height to his advantage. At the end of the day, like I said, you could say Anthony Joshua was terrible, bro. I could bet you 5,000 right now Wilder beat Anthony Joshua. And then Andre, you still not gonna get a nigga his credit. You're not gonna give Wilder his credit. However you want to slice the cake, you won't give him his credit. So it don't matter. Like real talk, you think Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko. You say Wilder is terrible, but why didn't Ortiz fight? Why didn't Anthony Joshua fight Ortiz? Why? AJ has no advantages over Deontay Wilder. But wait, that's it. His jab is terrible. If you know boxing, his jab is terrible. His left hook is terrible. You know what I'm saying? He don't move his head. He don't move his feet. He suck. He suck. The dude suck. You supposed to knock out Joseph Parker, sorry ass. He didn't even drop him. Dillian Whyte dropped Joseph Parker. Like I said before, he's overrated, bro. He's mad overrated. He beat an old Klitschko. Nigga, like he hit him with an uppercut. He still ain't landed that uppercut to that authority to this day. But it's a sad thing about it is, I'm not even gonna be on long. The sad thing about the situation is this. Motherfuckers say, oh, Ortiz looked bad last night, and AJ definitely beat him. It took for Ortiz to have another bad performance, it wasn't his only bad performance. He looked bad versus Malik Scott. He looked bad parts of the Tony Thompson fight. You know what I'm saying? It took for him to look bad versus Christian Hammer in some people's opinion, which he won every round, to say, oh, AJ beat him. But y'all motherfuckers just don't see y'all don't see when he was just struggling with Povetkin. When Povetkin didn't have no steroids, no nothing. Povetkin was old as a dirt. It shouldn't take that. Don't forget Deontay Wilder went over to Russia. He was in Nottingham about to fly over to Russia to fight Povetkin, and Povetkin got caught juicing. So let's not talk about it. Joseph Parker was supposed to fight Deontay Wilder. He seen him knock out Jerry Washington. This motherfucker ran. So what we really talking about? It take for Ortiz to quote unquote get exposed for the fourth time in his career, the third time in his career. LDTB salute for you dudes to say, oh, AJ watch him. Why can't you watch him 2 or 3 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago when he signed on Matchroom. Motherfuckers ain't got no confidence in these fighters. They talk this shit. But I know the shit. Bro. I done seen them come and go. Like I said before, you watch a fight and you watch a film, two different things. Like I said before, AJ can't do what Christian Hammer did. AJ can't do what Travis Kaufman did. AJ can't do what Malik Scott did. AJ can't do what Tony Thompson did. And that's laterally move and create angles in space and make Ortiz the aggressor. AJ don't know how to back and make nobody else the aggressor. AJ gonna be the aggressor against an elite, quote unquote, in this era, an elite counterpuncher versus Ortiz. Period. Like I said before, if this nigga was so good, he'd have been for Deontay Wilder. If he was so good, he'd have been for Tyson Fury. If he was so good, it wouldn't take for motherfuckers to say, "Oh, Ortiz looked bad last night. He should, Anthony Joshua beat him." Now, fuck up out of here, man. Why the fuck you couldn't beat him before tonight? Like I said, bro, you gonna be paying me. You know what I'm saying? However you want to give me my money, because you's a fool if you think a joker like Teofimo Lopez, who ain't never been 12 rounds, gonna beat Lomachenko. Like I said, you emotionally invested. And if you watch tape on Anthony Joshua, you can see Anthony Joshua is not good at nothing. Ain't no politics, nigga. At the end of the day, if a fighter wants to fight somebody else, he can fight him. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody make a brother do or anybody do nothing that they don't want to do. At the end of the day, he can fight. If Anthony Joshua is that guy, he can make the shit happen. He don't want to fight the nigga. I'm telling y'all. He don't want to fight none of these dudes. He's a coward. Ali, Foreman, Ali was coming off with a 2-3 year layoff and still came back and fought George Foreman after Joe Frazier beat the hell out of him. Still came out and fought him. Old fat Ali. Wasn't even running miles no more. Still came back and fought the boogeyman and George Foreman. Still, if you want to see how George Foreman did Joe Frazier for the title, man, coward AJ would have retired, bro. AJ would have retired from boxing. If he had to fight that fucking George Foreman that just had destroyed Joe Frazier, he retired from fucking boxing. This nigga's a coward, bro. And you niggas be around here protecting cowards. That's the shit I be talking about. This shit just ain't no boxing shit. This is life shit. You got a whole bunch of these young niggas telling people that ain't gay. Just because he like it up the butt, that ain't gay. Oh, just because he wear a purse, that ain't gay. Oh, just because he kissed his homeboy, that ain't gay. Oh, just because he paid for the box, oh, he ain't no trick. You gonna spend the money anyway. You got all these dudes that's trying to, oh, it's okay do all this simpleton shit and all this homosexual shit, and they trying to make homosexuality is synonymous with the black culture of hip hop. Fuck up out of here. Y'all all know AJ a coward, bro. He's a coward. Y'all gonna sit there and protect the coward, dog? I mean, at the end of the day, some of you niggas that's protecting these cowards, I don't even value your opinion. I don't value a lot of you niggas' opinions, bro. At the end of the day, that just tell me how you move in real life. They just tell me how you don't even take your problems head on. You the type of nigga that that's scared to go pick up your kid from your baby mama house because our new boyfriend, you scared of that nigga or some shit. I just don't value how niggas move. And I don't value these new boxing fans. I don't value them. That's why I always eat them. General Pendant, what's going on, Lowly and Profit? I don't value you new boxing fans. Because from even before 2009, 10 and all that shit came, them motherfuckers fought each other. They fought each other. They fought each other. Deontay Wilder didn't turn down no good ass deal. Fuck up out of here. Why is it always expected that, I mean, come on, I ain't about to even go there about Deontay Wilder. You know these niggas is cowards, bro. Salute to Tyson Fury for fighting them in the first place, though. I get credit where credit is due. JMJ 21, 21, 21, 501 Shy Boys and salute. Like I said before, these niggas know these nigga cowards, man. Boxing, y'all niggas ain't too different from Bob Arum neither, bro. And I'm just getting tired of talking about the shit. But y'all niggas not too different from Bob Arum. Y'all don't want to see the best fight the best. Y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't want to see the best fight the best. Y'all in the business of talking about the theatrics, the storylines, and all that other stuff. What you crying for? Just knowing. Real talk, y'all in the UK fans, I'm not trying to talk to y'all. Y'all come from a long list, and y'all come from a long what? Sit down, get down. What did you lay on the couch like that for? Get down. Y'all come from a long list of cowards, bro. In the UK, y'all come from a long list of cowards. All y'all fighters, for the most part, was cowards. When Nigel being a Eubanks Eubanks Senior sat there and let James Tony punk them. When I don't know what this nigga problem is. Ricky E, y'all come from a long list of cowards anyway. From Fury now to AJ to Calzaghe sitting over there ducking and hiding from dudes. At least look here. At least fucking Felix Sturm came over to the United States, and he had a reason why he never came back after Oscar De La Hoya robbed him. See, you wouldn't know. Y'all motherfuckers wouldn't know shit about that. Okay, at least Felix Sturm said, you know what? I ain't go back over there because they tried to rob me. And what AJ doing? Listen here. What AJ doing? It ain't no different. What Chris Eubanks Sr. did. And y'all stupid. AJ getting $30 million a fight. Look here, I don't give a fuck what the next nigga getting. I don't care what the next dude eating, how he living, what he doing. As long as that shit don't affect my yard, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about what the next dude doing. You feel me? I'm not worried about it. So I don't care how much he getting and none of no shit like that. But what I am saying is this. Okay. At the end of the day, if you know your boxing history, Chris Eubanks Sr. went through the same thing with Barry Hearn. They had him ducking all fades, didn't fight Roy Jones or nothing. Barry Hearn milked him. You know what I'm saying? Barry Hearn milked him, and now he don't have no money. Barry Hearn depleted his account, took all the Sky money and kept it for himself. They doing the same thing to Anthony Joshua. Watch what I tell you. Anthony Joshua gonna be crying broke too. They're going to take advantage of Anthony Joshua, just like motherfuckers was telling y'all years ago that Michael Collins and Bob Arum was taking advantage of motherfucking Manny Pacquiao, and y'all motherfuckers quick to forget that, and guess what Manny Pacquiao ended up with? Right with Al Heyman, because his money's so fucked up. And we was telling y'all that shit about Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather was telling y'all that about Manny Pacquiao, and now Deontay Wilder telling y'all shit about Anthony Joshua. And then what y'all gonna say then? Anthony Joshua gonna try to crawl back and get with Al Heyman to get with somebody else to get his money up at the end of his career. I'm trying to tell you. And if you know anything, he make $30 million a fight. And that's 48.8% tax in the UK. He down to 15 off rip. So if that's the case, he ain't even making that type of money. They don't have to report earnings in the UK. They don't have to report them to the commission. They don't have to do that. So come on, man. At the end of the day, it shouldn't take for Ortiz to have another bad performance. It don't take Ortiz to have another bad performance for motherfuckers to make him synonymous with Anthony Joshua. Now, y'all that's coward shit, bro. Why you don't want to beat somebody when they at their best? It's like you going to the buffet and you letting everybody at your motherfucking at your party eat off the buffet first. Somebody told me their tax was 48%, bro. Go look it up. That's why half the UK on welfare. Like I said before, nigga, our tax is not even 20% in the motherfucking United States, bro. Our taxes start off at a quarter. If you claim zero, it start off at a quarter. Now with Trump, it's claiming zero. It's probably 22%. He gonna get that money back on the back end with interest. See, motherfuckers don't know shit about shit. Okay. But why would beyond me? I don't care about talking numbers. Why take for this man to have a bad performance for people to call for this fight? Why? That's all I want to know, bro. Why take for this man to have a bad performance for people to call for the fight? Why? You know, nobody gonna answer that shit though. But at the end of the day, that's just how boxing fans think. Just like these coward ass fighters think. You know what I'm saying? They get mad because motherfuckers be talking the truth about these fighters. They get mad because you talking the real, honest truth, man. At the end of the day, we came up in an era where everybody fought everybody, bro. Even going back, and I said this before. I said this before. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, nigga. Like I said before, Joshua not fighting Wilder. You know that. You know that. Ortiz and Joshua could have been happened. Both was on Matchroom at the same time. Of course, you don't want to see him get his ass whooped and him fight Wilder for all the belts. Because that's what's going to happen. Ortiz going to beat the fuck out of Joshua. That's what's going to happen. If that fight happened this year, Joshua going to lose. You know what I'm saying? But he got to worry about the sorry-ass big baby. But like I was saying before, you know, well, why I got to come to a motherfucker look bad for a dude to fight somebody? Man, come on. Y'all motherfuckers is, you know, like I said before, y'all motherfuckers ain't. I mean, like I said before, excuse me. These dudes, man, it's terrible, man. Oh, Dillian Whyte should fight Anthony Joshua now. I mean, fight Luis Ortiz. Dillian Whyte should fight Luis Ortiz. Dillian Whyte should fight Luis Ortiz. Why the fuck he didn't fight him last June? Why nobody held Dillian Whyte feet to the fire? These dudes is cowards. Cowards. They all cowards. You remember that interview they did with Ness and Big Baby and Eddie Hearn? You know, the Big Baby said, "What happened to Ortiz?" Went whoop. Them dudes was scared of Ortiz, bro. Grown man putting on gloves, scared of people, bro. And people say, "Oh, these boxers not no cowards," and you know, it takes a man to go out there and lace them up and fight. No, this era of boxing is totally different, bro. Totally different. These niggas is cowards. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is cowards. These dudes don't want no smoke. Maybe they scared of another man. Maybe they scared of losing status and money. Like I said, at the end of the day, you know, it shouldn't take this for Ortiz to look bad to have to get a fight. It shouldn't take for Ortiz to look bad to get a fight. Ain't nobody put Dillian Whyte feet to the fire though. Nobody. Nobody put Joseph Parker feet to the fire when he ducked Deontay Wilder. Ain't nobody put their feet to the fire. Ain't nobody even put Tyson Fury feet to the fire. The Tyson Fury bashing lasted all of 5 or 10 minutes, bro. Ain't nobody put Tyson Fury feet to the fire. They didn't obliterate. Had Deontay Wilder did what Tyson Fury did, y'all be killing Deontay Wilder. You know what? And what's more disgraceful? What's more disgraceful is for black fight fans to sit here and still support Anthony Joshua. And then they say, well, Joshua black too. No, he not. That motherfucker look like us, but he ain't for us. And that's what's wrong with black people too. Black people live in a crab in a bucket mentality, bro. It's hard for another black king to support another black king. If you go out there and start a business right now, I guarantee you, nigga, your first respectable customers is gonna be somebody you don't know. Somebody you don't know. Your boys gonna come in. Oh man, you know, let me get 25% off, or let me get this shirt on the love, or some shit like that. Black people can't wait to sit there to assassinate other black people character, to hold other black people back. And anybody who don't support Deontay Wilder, you use a mark. Because them UK people, even if Anthony Joshua came out tomorrow and said, you know, came out and said, "Y'all don't want to fight Deontay Wilder, you know, I'm scared of Deontay Wilder. I'm scared of Deontay Wilder." Them niggas will still support Anthony Joshua. Joshua was just playing, you know, he just going around, he just joking. Yeah. They still, man, Anthony Joshua came out was a coward, bro. Everybody know Anthony Joshua a coward. Everybody know that. It's more receipts on Anthony Joshua than working in Target or Walmart during Christmas time. Them motherfuckers still support Anthony Joshua. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Use a real coon ass nigga at this point if you out here capping for Anthony Joshua against Deontay Wilder. That's just what it is. I'm gonna say that 4-letter word. You a real coon. You a real coon. No, ain't nobody did nothing to Joshua did it to himself. Joshua did it to himself. He's a coward. He moved like a coward. He was a real coon. I don't care what none of you niggas say. And then he's the same niggas that are gonna try to sit out there and try to act like they pro-black. You know what I'm saying? Act like they pro-black fighters. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Same black people that we gotta act like we gotta remain objective, you know, and stuff of that nature, man. Fuck up out of here. Niggas is terrible, bro. Terrible. These are the same people around here. If little Pookie went to go shot an old lady in the street, free little Pookie, free little Pookie, free little Pookie. But they won't support the kid in the hood who made the honor roll, who on his way to motherfucking Harvard or on his way to a HBCU, man. And shut the fuck up. Anthony Joshua Mark, he's a pussy. And Tyson Fury a pussy too. Y'all sit there and condone this shit, man. But that's just the UK. UK fighters been like that since the beginning of time. They've been like that forever. But that just shows you how much a brother will go over there and support a pussy before he sit there and support another brother from their own state. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then what's even worse is Southern people, man. People that's from the South that see the struggle, that the laws is different in the South. You know what I'm saying? The laws is different in the South, and they know what I'm talking about. And they got some more sense of a pride, and they got some more sense of the racial thing going on there. And they still oppressed down there in the South. They still oppressed. Boy, this crackhead got a fucking grocery cart rolling it up the street. I promise you, bro. I wish I could put this shit on camera. I wish I had my webcam. This nigga, man, this dude got a whole fucking this ain't even a grocery store cart that's from around here, bro. He got suitcases and bags and bottles, bro. This shit is beyond me. This shit is beyond me. That nigga got one of them old grocery baskets, bro. I heard that motherfucker block up the street. That shit crazy. At the end of the day, hey, if it was, look here. At the end of the day, if it was that easy to dog walk Deontay Wilder, bro, make the fight happen. Cause I can easily do what they say they do. Oh, he waited for Deontay Wilder to get old. I can easily say that. I can easily say he waited for Deontay Wilder to get old. I can easily say he waited for Tyson Fury to soften Deontay Wilder up to take the fight. And this nigga gotta use the bathroom. Give me a minute. Come on. Come on, boy. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, you talking about that stupid ass Wilder? What if AJ? I can just do what y'all do. I can easily do what y'all do. Oh, Wilder was old. He waited Wilder out. Wilder was taking tough fights while he was taking cherry pick fights. It ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. That's what y'all niggas be doing. Ortiz wasn't this, and you know Wilder did this, and fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Nigga, Wilder didn't wait till Ortiz, you know, look that bad and be like, okay, I'm gonna fight Ortiz right now. Well, fuck up out of here. These niggas is cowards, man. And you supporting that coward, and even if Deontay Wilder was acting like a coward, nigga, real niggas wouldn't be supporting Deontay Wilder coward acts. They wouldn't support that shit. But don't forget, these are the same people that said, oh, Floyd Mayweather was scared of Margarito, and Floyd Mayweather didn't want to do this, and Floyd was scared of this guy, and Floyd don't want to fight nobody young, and Canelo will beat Floyd. But guess what? Every time when it came to certain fighters, another boogeyman to come. He beat Anthony Joshua. He can't beat Du Bois. He beat Anthony Joshua. He can't beat what's old boy name? Joe Joyce. Oh, you know what? Tyson Fury really beat him, you know, but you know, Tyson Fury ain't got to prove nothing, even though he ain't got no belt. He don't need Wilder 4-5 belts after he beat Joshua. Fuck up out of here. You know, He ain't, Wilder ain't that good, man. If all I'm saying, if that motherfucker ain't that good, like I said before, and I've been saying this from the beginning, if a motherfucker ain't that good, bro, I ain't never been scared to fight a motherfucker. I know I'm gonna whoop his ass if I had to when I was younger. The motherfucker say put 60 on the floor. We playing Madden. When I used to play Madden, shit, I put 60 on the floor. We can do. Hey, we 21-0. We can double up to 120. If I'm confident, I'm confident. He not confident. He not confident. This nigga back up over and back. James Harden. This shit crazy. They ain't even call it. They ain't say nothing, man. Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather was scared of Paul Williams. Manny Pacquiao. Oh, Pacquiao was just so small and he's just too little for Paul Williams or some shit like that. They do that shit all the time. They do that shit all the time. Like I said before, it's a double standard. And when black fight fans sit there, oh shit, this dog lose. Fuck my life. Hold on. They dog didn't gotta lose. Motherfucker. Man, they better come get their motherfucking dog. What you doing at my house? What you doing over here? Bye. Go back home. Go. Get. Yeah, go back home. That way. You live that way. That way. Ain't about to be making no babies over here. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Now you go back home. This nigga really walked up on my porch. Bye. Get. Yeah, get. Go home. Hold on, y'all. Tired. Come on. Come on. Don't you run your ass out there. You ain't getting no pussy today, boy. This nigga think he about to get some. Now it wasn't my dog. It's a dog of the street. It's a girl, and he want to get to her. I ain't got time. I ain't got room for no puppies. No, it ain't my dog. I don't know what that dog is, bro. That dog is all furry and shit. I don't know what that dog is. He a furry wolf looking motherfucker. I ain't got time. Ain't nobody bringing no puppies down here. Gone. Go sit down. You ain't about to get that. You can breed with a pure lab, my brother. I'll make some real money. Bye. But yeah, my bad, y'all. I put my dog outside and she came running right down here. They be seeing I put my dog outside and I let my dog run around. So they let their dog run around, but they dog don't listen to him. My dog listen to me because I'll beat his ass. Hey, at the end of the day, if AJ had beat Ortiz alive, why take for Ortiz to look like that to go fight AJ, to fight him? Why take for him to do that then? Everybody brave not after that Ortiz performance. Oh man, AJ do this and do that. AJ do this and do that. But y'all niggas weren't confident before yesterday. Y'all dudes weren't confident before yesterday. I think AJ and Hurd is just not trying to give Wilder 50-50. At the end of the day, you didn't have to give him 50-50. The nigga took the 12.5. Then they had the WBA. They had the WBA order that fake fight with Povetkin. Oh, we had to fight Povetkin, and they sent the contract with no date, no venue. Fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck up out of here. Y'all know the story. That motherfucker scared of Wilder. For what reason? I don't know. He's scared of him. He's scared of him. And now all of a sudden he was scared of Ortiz too, because Ortiz was on Matchroom. Ortiz was on Matchroom. Ortiz was on Matchroom. They could have fought. Ortiz was the mandatory. He was talking about if Ortiz didn't get popped and get suspended, he was talking about dropping the belt. There's a whole article out there. Oh, AJ is bigger than the belts, but I thought it was talking about getting all the belts. He was willing to drop the WBA belt. Because remember, Ortiz and Vladimir Klitschko was ordered for the super belt. Vladimir Klitschko ducked Luis Ortiz. He didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz. You talking about Mr. Boxer Today Salute. You talking about somebody that followed this story very, very thoroughly. Very, very thoroughly. It shouldn't take a nigga to have a bad night for motherfuckers to say, oh, AJ had destroyed him and Ozone Lord above, what's going on? Oh, AJ do no, why I gotta take for me to look bad? It ain't like Ortiz ain't looked bad before. Ortiz looked bad versus Malik Scott. He looked bad for parts of the Tony Thompson fight. He looked bad parts of the Travis Kaufman fight. You know what I'm saying? He looked bad in a couple fights coming up. But when you make Ortiz the aggressor, that's not Ortiz makeup. AJ can't make Ortiz into the aggressor. AJ don't have the lateral movement of even a Travis Kaufman. He don't have the movement of a Tony Thompson. He don't have a movement of Malik Scott at all. AJ not a lateral mover. AJ not a boxer stick and move. AJ, if anything, is in and out. He don't move laterally. He don't move his head. He not slick like Malik Scott. He don't have the movement of Tony Thompson or Travis Kaufman. He can't move laterally like that and make Ortiz come to him like homeboy did last night, Christian Hammer. You know, Christian Hammer went into survival mode. Christian Hammer had a level of patience last night. He was looking to land a counter right hand over the top. He had a level of patience. Like AJ don't possess none of those attributes that I said. AJ is a big stiff robot that put the earmuffs on and come forward, back and forth, straight back, straight down the middle. That's why it's a bad matchup for versus Wilder, and that's a bad matchup versus Ortiz. If you make Ortiz into the aggressor and you move backwards, you start setting trap, then Ortiz you can get him. You can have an opportunity to beat him, but you still got to walk through some fire. Coach Big C Salute, he says when motherfuckers start talking about negotiation and star power, they on that duck and shit. Exactly. Exactly. At the end of the day, it shouldn't have took this performance to say, oh, Dillian Whyte can fight him. You know, but like I said before I do move on, you know, you talk about Dillian Whyte, right? Nobody really killed Dillian Whyte for ducking Anthony Ortiz. He ducked him several times last year. Nobody gave Tyson Fury flack. They gave Tyson Fury flack for 2 or 3 minutes. Not even that. You know, had that been Wilder or Ortiz did what Dillian Whyte, Anthony Joshua did, y'all be all over him. The Quan Gates was going on. He said, what's good, fam? I hope I didn't miss too much. Might have. You know what I'm saying? My dog trying to hump another dog outside. I'm not ready for you to be a father yet. Like I said before, you know, these niggas don't look at tape. So you watching the fight and looking at tape is 2 different things, bro. Looking at 2 different things. Look at this. Whyte will smash or will wash Ortiz. Fuck up out of here. This is the same Dillian Whyte that struggled with Darius Chisora twice. Fuck up out of here. Same dude that went life and death with Joseph Parker, sorry ass. You motherfuckers is overrating fighters. Y'all overrating fighters to make y'all fighters look good. We already know at the end of the day, the UK never be on top of the boxing world. And the UK has never had the best fighter since I can remember. Pound for pound, number one has never been a fighter from the United Kingdom. And if so they are so from the United Kingdom, they have Nigerian descent, they're from Jamaica, or they from Canada, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just real shit. They're going to be trying to say, oh, Joshua Batiste. Joshua Batiste is a great fighter. That joker from Africa, somewhere in Africa, one of them damn countries in Africa. Lennox Lewis has got Jamaican descent from Canada. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just took Lennox Lewis back. Y'all just pushed Lewis. Oh, Lennox Lewis is hating on Anthony Joshua. You know, he's hating on Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know, Lennox Lewis, man, stop hating on Joshua so much. Fuck up out of here. Lennox Lewis was a joker that got knocked out by 2 Americans and still came back for some more. Still rebuilt his career. He still did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua was scared to get an ass whooping. That's all they trying to make. They trying to wait Wilder out till he get old. They trying to wait Ortiz out till we get old. Why? That's all they doing. And then I beat Ortiz. Like, dog, bro, you don't get that credit from me, dog. You could have been the first person that got in the corral and got all the food while it was hot. You waited for Ortiz to get cold to fight Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? They act like they don't hear that shit. Like I said before, man, the United Kingdom, they have always had them scary ass fighters, man. Them fighters that dry up the United Kingdom or try to sit there for a lifetime, and then they try to come to the United States at the end of their career and accomplish something. They've been like that, bro. I'm about to choke slam my dog. Hold on. Oh, it's the Undertaker. Salute CB Sports TV. Gone, bro. Gone. Before you don't eat. Sit down. Sit. Crybaby ass. Hold on real quick. This dog still sitting outside my house. Nope. Yeah, man. Like I said before, man. It ain't like I said, I keep saying, man, it shouldn't take for Ortiz to look old. It shouldn't take for Ortiz to be, oh, he looked terrible last night. And you can tell people don't know shit about boxing. UK run the heavyweight division. Fuck up out of here. Y'all them niggas garbage, bro. They just bought belts. They just bought belts. You see Fury didn't want no more. Coward. Anthony Joshua just bought belts. And that's Al Heyman for it. And I said it before. Hold on, y'all. He didn't put up. Get in there. Like I said before, they bought belts. That's it. They bought belts. You know what I'm saying? You trying to say, man, oh, they the best? Fuck up out of here. Trash. Nigga, whole UK boxing scene trash. Only guy that know how to slip punches is Billy Joe Saunders and Fury. Everybody else trash. Joshua Batiste, he ain't from the UK. I'm about to call child services on CJ Team Miles. That nigga team locked in my daughter's room. Rico was aged out too. They don't talk about Rigondeaux. Had Rigondeaux had been Whyte, you know, they talk about they'd have been, oh, Rigondeaux, the greatest fighter of all time. You know what I'm saying? The white media made sure Rigondeaux didn't have a voice. He got aged out to fight Lomachenko. And that's why you gotta look deeper. That's why you gotta look deeper at these motherfuckers' resumes, bro. You know, you can look at somebody's resume and say, damn, he fought all of them. Man, shit, look at Lomachenko's resume. Aged out Rigondeaux, what made him move up 2 weight classes, right? Nicholas Walters lowballed him, made him sit out 11 months before fighting him. You know what I'm saying? Miguel Moraga came off a loss to Oscar Valdez. People act like the Slido fight didn't happen. He did beat Gary Russell, but don't forget, Gary Russell was straight bum bashing at the time. Gary Russell was straight bum bashing, bro. Gary Russell didn't even have a Slido fight on his resume at the time. He beat Jose Pedraza. Tank did it first. Jorge Linares, he was knocked out 30,000 times before that. Like I said before, you look at these resumes, they not that good, bro. You think Canelo Alvarez's resume was Hall of Fame status. Austin Trout, iffy, open scoring from the WBC. Miguel Cotto, old as hell, still didn't stop him. It was people thought Cotto won, some people did. Shane Mosley, old as hell, Mayweather Pacquiao ran through him. He still didn't stop Shane Mosley. You know what I'm saying? Triple G, both fights debatable, not a clear victory. He went 12 rounds with a weight drain Chavez Jr. You know what I'm saying? You would think his resume was great if you didn't watch the motherfucking fights. You're like, God damn, Canelo fought everybody. Oh my gosh. Same thing, Oscar De La Hoya. Good fighter. He got a lot of benefits of the doubts, like with the Felix Sturm fight. Benefit of the doubt. What you think was up with the Rigondeaux? Rigondeaux was too small. Anybody that know anything about boxing, bro, knew Rigondeaux was too small. Anybody know anything about boxing know Mikey was too technical for the athletic Robert Easter Jr. Same thing with Adrian Broner, bro. Motherfuckers be letting they dudes be letting their judgment dudes be letting their judgment get clouded because I love Rob Richard Jr. He from Ohio or he a brother. Yeah, I pull for the brothers to win. No doubt about it. I pull for the brothers to win. But when you talking about who gonna win a fight, technically, we break it down attributes, all of them skills, speed, physical attributes. We breaking down attributes, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with who I like, who I don't like. Has nothing to do with it. But let's talk about Lara real quick, and I'll close it out, man. I ain't gonna be on long. Lara, versus Harrison versus Hurd versus Charlo. I thought Lara won that fight last night. I kind of missed the last couple rounds, like the 10th and 11th, because I was watching Tyron Woodley get his head beat in. You know what I'm saying? I might answer that in a minute, real stroker. Give me 1 second on that. But to be honest, I think Lara can beat all three of those guys. You know what I'm saying? In the shape and fashion that Charlo is fighting now, Lara would eat Charlo alive. Lara would eat Charlo alive. No, excuse me. The one guy I don't think he could beat is Hurd. I don't care. That's just a bad style for him. He can call Hurd he can call Hurd all the cowards he want to. Hurd to beat the shit out of Lara again. He'll stop him. It may be half the time. You know what I'm saying? But with Charlo, I think Erislandy Lara I think he would have an opportunity to stop Charlo with his left hand. That Charlo that trained with Derrick James, he would eat him alive, bro. Charlo telegraphing every shot, loading up. Erislandy Lara would have he would have a field day. He would have a field day with him. It wouldn't even be close. You know what I'm saying? He would have a field day with Jamil. Now, if Jamil get back to his roots of what he was fighting with Ronnie Shields, I believe that it'll be a competitive fight. I believe Charlo can edge Lara, but Charlo just he just too aggressive. He just he loading up on everything, and the counter punching like Erislandy Lara would just it'll be a massacre. It'll be a massacre. Now Tony Harrison and Lara, it depends on how the rematch with Charlo go. But that's an interesting fight. That'll probably be one of the most boringest fights you've seen in your life. Because you got two guys that are snipers. You got Lara more of a counterpuncher. Tony is more patient. Tony possesses more power, probably better leg speed right now. But Lara is more experienced. Lara more gritty. And that'd be a tough fight to call. I probably would favor Lara because of the experience. But Harrison got the opportunity to knock Lara out. But Lara would make Harrison the aggressor. Harrison is slick, can punch. That'd be a good fight. It'd be boring. It'd be boring from a fight fan perspective, but from a real pure hardcore fan, it'd be a chess match. It'll be a chess match. That fight can go either way depending on how the Harrison rematch go with Charlo, because he gonna bring in a ton of confidence in there with him. But like I said before, southpaw versus orthodox, right hand versus straight left hand. That's a fight that I'll be on the edge of my seat watching. One mistake, he gone in. But Lara just had another tough fight last night. How much longer can a 35, 36-year-old Lara go? That's the question. That's the question. But with Hurd beat the fuck out of Lara. Hurd and knock Lara out. He probably knock him out half the time. I ain't gonna waste y'all time talking about that one. Hurd just got the style that beat Lara. You know what I'm saying? He do the same thing Triple G do to Lara. Stop him. Too good. If Hurd was able to develop a better jab, double, triple his jab up, and some type of defense, maybe yeah, excuse me. Like I said before, Hurd was able to use his jab a little bit more and double it up a little bit, triple it up, and maybe be like Earl Spence and use that old high guard that old fighters used to use and catch gloves on the mitts and on the arms and get behind the high guard. Hurd to be better. Remember, Earl Spence is coming from a different trajectory than than Errol Spence. Errol Spence, he taller than most of his opponents. But Errol Spence he just able to crouch down, bend a little bit more, holding his hands up. And a lot of people don't notice how Spence, I caught the camp jump on Fox today with Spence and Mikey. That shit was all right. It wasn't shit spectacular. Both of them jokers boring though. They just talking about their previous fight, but Spence is able to get behind this guard and catch a lot of shots on the arm. And Spence rolls a lot of shots. If Jared Hurd is able to develop a peekaboo type style, and really catch more shots with his arms and his gloves, he ain't got to move his head. He'd be like Earl Spence and move your arm and move your legs and roll shots off. He'd be a dangerous fighter, man. But like I said before, he still beat Lara. He still beat Lara. He stopped Lara. He stopped Lara. Bobby Smith said Jamel don't have anything. Lara wants a big closeout fight. No, this is all contingent. Bobby Smitty, if Charlo beat Harrison. If Charlo beat Harrison, then he got the belt. Ronnie Shields versus Derrick James. That's just what it is. He got a belt. Lara never held the WBC belt. He says, the Tumba Bo, Hurd has to really improve his defense because that shit trash. Yeah, he don't have to become a head mover though. You know what I'm saying? It's ways around that. It's ways around that. You can put the high guard up and get behind the high guard and you can move your legs and use angles to get out of the way of shots. You can roll shots. You can that's what Errol Spence do. People say, "Oh, Errol Spence ain't got no defense and he don't move his head." It been other great fighters that didn't have to move their head. If you got a high guard and you able to see the shots coming, you able to roll the shots and slip the shots and catch the shots on your arm and roll your shoulders and raise on what's going on. You able to dip and use angles. You don't have to have great defense. That's not great defense. You just protecting yourself. Great defense is mostly synonymous with being slick and head movement, but you got to understand your legs can get you out of a lot of harm's way. And then you parrying shots and rolling with shots and roll up under shots. Omar Figueroa is another one that, the guys boxing corner, Winky Rightway. And Omar Figueroa, another guy that don't get credit, using that old Joe Frazier, old crossface type of defense, whatever the fuck they call it. And Omar rolls a lot of shots. People say Omar got a hell of a chin, but no, Omar rolls with a lot of shots. You may hit him with a shot, but Omar rolling with it, taking the steam off of it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Errol Spence. If you're able to control the distance and you're able to use your angles, you good. And Errol Spence don't get credit for using his feet. He able to bend with shots, he able to roll with shots, he able to slip with shots, he able to smother you so you can't get off shots. A lot of people don't, like I said, a lot of people don't understand the sweet science of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't move your head don't make you a great defender. I mean, that's the only way you could be a great defender. Low key, Errol Spence defense is mad underrated, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Joe Frazier also used that damn crossface shit too. That motherfucker will go around here and he'll roll shots with the two forearms together. He'll roll shots like that as well too. Joe Frazier was cold with it. Joe Frazier had some great head movement. You know what I'm saying? He was able to bend and he'll dip over to his right hand and then he'll come back up and pop up with the left hook like he got Ali. A lot of people say, Earl Spencer don't have no defense. You gotta understand what he's doing. Just because he don't move his head, that ain't the only way to defend. Because Derrick James played. Sometimes you move your head, you get out of position, and then it depends. Whatever works for whoever it worked for. But that's just the narrative around it. And then people make excuses about Mikey fight. I'm already ready for the excuses. I don't believe Ortiz looked old last night at all. He had an opponent that went into survival mode. Get him, Mike. What's going on? Y'all go subscribe to my brother. Get him, Mike, man. He didn't look old last night. He looked physically good, to be honest. Ortiz is just a Cuban fighter. A lot of the Cuban fighters are real patient, bro. If you make Ortiz the aggressor, that's not he not comfortable doing that. If Ortiz didn't look slow last night, Ortiz didn't look, he didn't look nothing. Ortiz just had an opponent in there that fought a style that he wasn't comfortable with, and it happens. It's hard to be the guy that going to survival more. Ortiz is like Lara. They can't throw more than 3 punches at a time. You know, Lara had a belt 3 or 4 years. He ain't attempt to unify until Hurd popped up. And he thought he ain't had no skill and it would be easy work. Even said it. Yep, and Hurd had the style to beat him. He didn't try. He fought Canelo Alvarez. Canelo and him fought at 155. Canelo declined to fight for that 154-pound belt. That's why they fought at 155. Yep. You know, people. I mean, Lara was fighting a murder row of bums. He would fight Ishe Smith. I think he fought Yuri Foreman. I mean, you know that dude Lara had an epic um you know, they had an epic little skid where he didn't fight nobody, man. Lara was terrible. Somebody asked me something earlier. Will asked me something. Let me see if I can go find it, man. Let me see if I can find what Will asked. He says, hold on. He said, Canelo, I gotta ask questions now. I'm about to close it off because I ain't gonna stay on long. Because the motherfucking Celtics getting that ass whooped. The Celtics getting that ass whooped. They playing better without Kyrie on the floor, though, but James Harden on the floor right now. You James Harden. He said, I think he said, what's Canelo's advantages over let me see. I forgot the fucking question already. Canelo advantages over Danny Jacobs is what? He a better technical fighter. Technically, he better. He got better defense. Better combination puncher. Better body puncher. Better counter puncher. I'm trying to think what else. Pretty much, I think he's just a better fighter than Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs is a wide looping punching dude. Canelo Alvarez is really, if he keep his combinations short and keep his straight punches short and stiff, I expect him to dominate Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs obviously got all the physical advantages, height and length. He probably, after the same morning weigh-in, he might go up a little bit, but it's hard to go up the day of the fight because you get all you take all your casings and all your calories the night before, and you put that weight on the night before, not just the day of the weigh-in. It's hard to the same day weigh-in. It's hard to put calories on after that. You know, it's hard to put on calories after that. So because you don't want to go in the fight sluggish or overweight or whatever the situation may be. You don't want to go in there. So Danny Jacobs got all the physical advantages, but this is not a physical advantage sport really. I think height is a disadvantage for a lot of guys. A lot of guys don't know how to use their jab to be aggressive or maintain a distance. It's hard to maintain a distance. I don't see Danny Jacobs winning this fight. He could if he come out aggressive and stand on his power and fight behind his power and be aggressive. But other than that, oh hell no, the Rockets ain't going to no damn finals. They're not getting out the second round. Golden State gonna dog walk their ass. Y'all ain't learned yet that James Harden don't do the same shit every year and choke in the playoffs. Think Ortiz can beat AJ or Fury? I think he can beat AJ. I think Fury would be a tough task to ask him to beat him. I don't think he could beat Fury. Fury got a bad style. Fury can move a little bit. Long, rangy. He can do what Tony Thompson did. Tony Thompson was just out of shape, but he could do it better. If you look at Frazier, Norton, Floyd is not using the Philly Shield. It's called the crouching crab and see where Mayweather defense comes from. Yeah, gotta look into that. But that motherfucking James Tony was Joe Frazier. I said James. Joe Frazier. I'm thinking about him. He Joe Frazier was told you Joe Frazier. Yeah, Joe Frazier was doing some other shit. It didn't look like the Philly Shield when I look at a lot of his tape. Yeah, he had a same day weigh-in clause. Nowadays, Lara saying he would fight Charlo because his back against the wall when they could have unified back in 2016. That shit I be talking about. Well, Jamal Charlo didn't want to have him fight. Jamal Charlo didn't want to have him fight because they all close and Jamal Charlo got a whole family. He said all the kids play together. So Jamal held that fight up. He's still with Ronnie Shields, and I heard that they did fight that Jamal was gonna leave Ronnie Shields. So yeah, so jab Danny Jacobs, jab Danny Jacobs, jab. I don't think Danny Jacobs jab better than Canelo's though. Danny Jacobs just not a good technical fighter, bro. He got good physical attributes. It's kind of like Robert Jr. versus Mikey. You know what I'm saying? You know, Mikey is just a better technical fighter. And when you fight like Danny Jacobs fight, you don't know what he gonna come in and fight. If you hurt Danny Jacobs, he'll mail it in and go in survival mode. And that's because he was knocked out by Pirog. You know, but if you tell me that Danny Jacobs come out like Peter Quillen, I think he got a good chance of beating Canelo, but he not. He gonna try to sit there and outbox Canelo. Even if Danny Jacobs win, he lose. You know, Danny Jacobs is faster, longer, stronger, taller, punch harder, in fact, indeed. But he makes a lot of he's just a technical mess a lot of the time. Milwaukee Bucks in the finals. I'm gonna go with the Raptors, man. I just don't believe in the Bucks like that, man. I when I get to the playoffs, they play different. Khan outbox Cinnamon. So what means Khan got knocked out, right? And Khan is probably a better boxer than Danny Jacobs from a technical standpoint. Danny Jacobs is not a great boxer. He looked good versus Triple G, but Triple G is a stiff. And obviously Canelo was setting up Khan the whole time for a counter right hand. That was the game plan. The Rockets is not that good, bro. Tell you that right now. Save your money. They were saying that shit last year, Corey Lee and a few other guys. The Rockets don't make it. The Rockets, Mike D'Antoni style don't win. Mike D'Antoni style don't win in the playoffs. And James Harden ain't gonna do shit but choke. Chris Paul gonna get injured. They old as hell. All of them banged up, injured. They don't got enough. If they play the fucking Nuggets, they're not gonna beat the Nuggets. They're not. Bet whatever you want to bet. I seen James Harden choke for like 7 straight years, bro. Going back to when Miami and OKC played. He was the reason OKC really lost. That motherfucker was non-existent. If I'm picking a team, it won't be James Harden. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be picking James Harden or Chris Paul or Eric Gordon to start my team with. Chris Paul always injured. Eric Gordon, he ain't never been that. I would have kept Lewis Williams. He been overrated since Indiana to me. And I used to watch a ton of Big Ten basketball. And James Harden, he good in the regular season, but come playoff time, he ain't shit. Yeah, I like Milwaukee. It's a process. If Giannis ain't gonna shoot no jumper, that means you depending on Chris Middleton, Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon, excuse me. You depending on Miritich, his sorry injury prone ass to win. I'm telling you, Raptors gonna win that. Unless Kyle Lowry pull another fuck move, then I agree. But Kawhi Leonard is no answer for him in the East. And he got Pascal Siakam too with Marc Gasol. I like the Raptors. I like the Raptors a lot. Milwaukee straight, but just Giannis can't shoot. Giannis can't shoot. I don't like Philly. I don't like Philly. Philly just Ben Simmons another one shooting. Then Jimmy Butler gonna destroy the team. You know, he say he's shooting 40%. He still can't shoot. How many attempt? Like 5? That motherfucker ain't nobody. I live with him shooting that junk and pack the paint like they always do. Yeah, Eric Bledsoe gonna have to beat me, bro. That Eric Bledsoe gonna have to beat me because I'm making sure I'm getting home to Chris Middleton and Eric Bledsoe gonna have to beat me. Now Miritich healthy, that changed the game. Miritich can shoot that joker. Sixers, man, I don't like that team, man. I don't like their chemistry. I like Tobias, but I don't like Joel Embiid. I heard that they went all out because Joel Embiid career might be over real soon. They say Joel Embiid got real lower body problems, bro. So, like I said, they should trade Joel Embiid. To be honest, they believe he'll be another Sam Bowie or be another Ralph Sampson. I'll get rid of Joel Embiid, bro. Well, that was Ben Simmons' first year last year, so he can't shoot. It wasn't no choke. They game plan. They packed the paint on Ben Simmons. He came back this year, still can't shoot. Yeah, if the Pistons get the 6th seed, they gonna beat Indiana. If they can get matched up with Boston, they'll beat Boston. Boston just came back without Kyrie on the floor. Without Kyrie on the floor. This is proving this to be facts. It's proven it to be facts. Kyrie is a problem in Boston, bro. I'm watching it firsthand live. Kyrie is the problem in Boston. I'm telling you, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, shit, even Gordon Hayward on the floor. He just got up. No, he dropped a rebound. Now he the problem. But yeah, Kyrie look like he the problem, bro. Kyrie better go to LA with the king of LA. King of LA. Yeah, Boston defense just was good, bro. Let me get out of here, man. Appreciate everybody for checking in. I'll drop some more videos and I might go live again, man. But I've got to attend to some stuff right now, man. So appreciate it, man. Much love. I'm gonna go live with another live stream. It might be boxing, probably be boxing, boxing related, or could be something else. So appreciate everybody for checking in. Blessings. One time for the one time. I know the grind we gone.